Archangel Michael says, the moment you feared, dreamt about, and doubted has already begun. While you were unaware, a conversation unfolded that will forever change how your family sees you. It happened when the world was still, and a soft knock landed at the door of someone you trust, perhaps too much. In that quiet moment, your crush, the one whose presence you've carried in secret and whose name you whisper to your own soul, told them everything. They didn't hesitate. The truth slipped from their lips like a long-awaited confession. Type Amen to get blessing 333. It wasn't said out of spite or malice, it came from a place of vulnerability, a breaking point your crush reached after holding back for far too long. They were trembling, tears welling in their eyes as they admitted how long they've watched you, admired you, and loved you in silence. Your family listened, shocked, silent, unsure how to process such powerful emotions wrapped in honesty. Archangel Michael says, they know the full story now, how your paths crossed, how every glance held something deeper, and how long your heart has been entangled with theirs. Now that the secret is out, nothing remains the same. They see you differently now. Type Amen to get blessing 777. What your crush revealed wasn't just affection, it was every detail, every interaction, and every missed chance that could have led to something more. They spoke of the pain, of the confusion, and of the overwhelming desire to tell you, but fear held them prisoner. Your name, your smile, your presence, it haunted them in the most beautiful way. They confessed that they read your messages over and over again, even the ones that felt too casual. They told your family that everything about you feels like home. And now, your family knows. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. They know about the time you cried yourself to sleep thinking you were invisible to the person you loved most. They know about the gift you almost gave but pulled back because you didn't know how they'd receive it. They know the night you stayed awake wondering if your feelings were foolish. Your crush didn't just reveal their love, they exposed the sacred corners of your heart that you tried to hide. Your mother's eyes welled up. Your father looked down, not sure what to say. Your sibling covered their mouth in disbelief, realizing the secret you buried under smiles. Type Amen to get blessing 555. There's no going back now. The air in the house has changed, thicker, heavier, but charged with a strange beauty. You are not alone anymore in your knowing. Others now carry the weight you've silently borne. You've been seen. You've been felt. You've been understood. They told your family about the way you looked at them when you didn't know anyone was watching. How they always felt the invisible threads of destiny between you both, even when the world pulled you apart. Type Amen to get blessing 818. They even told them what they're planning. Yes, your crush is preparing something big. They said they can't hide anymore. They told your family that they're coming back into your life, this time not as a ghost in your memories but as a reality that's knocking louder than ever. They're afraid, but they're more afraid to lose you forever. Your name is etched into their plans now. Type Amen to get blessing 444. And here's the part that will leave you breathless, your family approved. The walls you thought were too tall to climb have crumbled. Those you believed would judge you smiled instead. The people you thought would question you nodded with silent respect. They saw the truth in your crush's eyes. They saw devotion, not obsession. They saw clarity, not confusion. They saw love, not lust. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Now the energy around you is shifting. You're wondering why things feel different. Why people are looking at you with gentler expressions, why your phone lights up with subtle signs, why everything feels like it's building towards something unknown. It's because the universe has been listening. Because love, when spoken aloud, becomes power. And now the power of your story is moving mountains in the unseen. You don't realize it yet, but the confession your crush made is unlocking new timelines. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. Some relatives may act strange for a while. They're not angry, they're processing. For so long, they thought they knew your world. But now they realize you've had an entire symphony playing in silence behind your eyes. They're shocked that you loved someone so deeply, and still managed to carry yourself like nothing was brewing inside you. But now they admire you more. Now they protect you more. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. There's a whisper going around. Some are saying, why didn't we notice the signs? Some are saying, they must have been aching all this time. And others? They're realizing your strength. You kept your head high. You smiled while burning. You carried secrets that could have collapsed you, and yet you stood firm. And now that everything is in the light, there's no shame, only awe. Type Amen to get blessing 666. The person you loved in secret is no longer hiding either. They've been watching the reactions unfold. They know who supports and who doubts. They're preparing their next move based on how your family responded. And guess what? That move includes you. That move includes something permanent. They're done playing games. Type Amen to get blessing 313. They're tired of pretending they don't care. They admitted to your family that they're in love with you. Yes, deeply. Yes, purely. Yes, forever. And they asked your family one last question: can I pursue them with all that I am? And your family answered, you already are. Type Amen to get blessing 1444. Now, a quiet anticipation surrounds your name. Even your home feels different, blessed, awakened, ready. There's a knowing in the walls, a stirring in the air. Your soul feels it. It's coming. They're coming. Not to visit. Not to play. But to build. Type Amen to get blessing 7777. You may find a letter soon. You may receive a voice note from a relative hinting at something deeper. You may be pulled into a conversation you didn't expect, where eyes dart and smiles reveal more than words. Don't panic. Don't shrink. Don't run. You are being celebrated now. You are the center of something divine. Type Amen to get blessing 4040. You will realize, finally, that your love wasn't foolish. That all the dreams you had of you and your crush walking into the light together were not fiction. They were prophecy. Heaven recorded your moments. Heaven wrote this chapter for you. And now it's unfolding in real time. Your crush spoke, and the world listened. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. Archangel Michael says, love built on silence must one day roar. And this roar has shaken the heavens. This was never just about affection. This was about a spiritual alignment that had to pass through storms to reach peace. Now peace is making its way to you, with their voice as the key and your family as witnesses. Get ready. Type Amen to get blessing 717. In the coming days, don't be surprised when people treat you differently. Some will come with apologies. Others with admiration. And one, with a ring. Yes. They've chosen you. And now, finally, you are free to choose them too. Type Amen to get blessing 121. This message reached you because you needed confirmation. You needed to know it wasn't all in your head. You needed to know that the divine orchestration of love is very real. And now you do. Let the truth be your guide. Let the future be your gift. Let love write its next chapter, with you at the center. Type Amen to get blessing 10,000. Archangel Michael says, the angels have been holding their breath, watching you walk this silent path of love alone, waiting for the moment the truth would erupt, and now it has. Everything is shifting now. Every moment you felt invisible, every tear you cried in silence, every dream you whispered in the darkness, they are all being answered in this hour. The energy has become undeniable. Even your footsteps feel different now. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. They told your family that your presence brings them peace they've never felt before. They confessed how you've been the one person they compare everyone else to. They said no one's laugh, no one's eyes, no one's energy ever matched yours. And the way they said it, raw, trembling, eyes full of emotion, it shook the room. Even the coldest heart in the room softened. Even the ones who never believed in soulmates paused. Because your name did that. Type Amen to get blessing 3535. They told your family that you make them feel seen, safe, and alive. And that without you, their world feels dull, even dangerous. They spoke of how your light saved them more than once, how just your existence gave them a reason to keep going when they were ready to quit. You don't know this, but your love held someone back from falling apart completely. That's why the confession came. Not just out of desire, but out of divine necessity. Type Amen to get blessing 5656. Your family now carries this awareness with them. They'll never look at you the same. Not because they're judging you, but because they've seen a deeper layer of you that even you forgot existed. They see the silent warrior. They see the lover who dared not speak. They see the chosen one whose heart was too tender to reveal. And now, they honor it. Type Amen to get blessing 7878. You'll notice someone close to you starts bringing up that person more often. They're trying to see if you still feel something. You'll receive glances that are loaded with meaning, your name will be said with new reverence. Even your siblings might tease you with smiles they never wore before. Don't shy away from it. Don't fear what has already been made sacred. You have been carried into a season of love with full divine approval. Type Amen to get blessing 6060. You'll begin to feel a stirring in your chest, a knowing that something big is approaching. Not just emotionally, but physically. Your crush is planning a moment of arrival, a gift, a gesture, a visit, something that will make your breath catch and your hands tremble. And when it comes, it won't be small. It will carry the weight of the words they said to your family. It will carry the promise of everything they couldn't say to you, until now. Type Amen to get blessing 919. What your family now knows cannot be unheard. They are already preparing. One is thinking of how to decorate the house. Another is thinking of the right moment to tell you everything. Even your elders, the ones you thought would resist, are dreaming of your happiness. Because they've heard the sincerity in the confession. And it moved them deeply. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. Soon, you may receive an invitation. A dinner. A gathering. But it's more than that. It's the stage being set. It's the universe dressing the scene for something divine to happen. They're preparing to reveal that the one you've loved in silence is already on the way back into your story. But this time, they're not coming to visit your life. They're coming to build a life with you. Type Amen to get blessing 4044. You may think your crush simply revealed feelings. No. They revealed destiny. They uncovered lifetimes. They unlocked a bond that was written in spiritual blood long before either of you were born. Your family felt it too. That's why the atmosphere changed. That's why even your ancestors are dancing in the spirit now. They know what this union means. Type Amen to get blessing 6363. Your crush has started aligning their life. Cutting off distractions. Ending false connections. They've started protecting their energy, because now that the truth is out, they can no longer afford to stay trapped in confusion. They're walking toward you, carrying a truth that no longer burns in silence, but glows in certainty. They know what they want. And they've told your family that what they want is you. Type Amen to get blessing 4747. You'll begin feeling things. Random waves of emotion. Sudden dreams of the past, reappearing vivid and clear. A strange magnet pulling you toward a future that you once feared would never arrive. It's here now. It's forming now. The moment your crush spoke the truth, a new dimension of fate was unlocked. You've been chosen to step into it. Type Amen to get blessing 5252. You may wonder why this happened now. Why not earlier? Why after all this time? Because heaven wanted to test the depth of the bond. Your silence was your strength. Their silence was their fear. Now, both have been broken. And the reunion ahead is not just for love, but for purpose. Type Amen to get blessing 9090. You'll begin noticing signs. Birds near your windows. Repeated numbers. Words they once said echoing in music or on passing strangers' lips. Don't dismiss them. They're confirmations. You are not hallucinating hope. You are awakening to alignment. And that alignment began when they confessed everything to your family. Type Amen to get blessing 8383. Archangel Michael says, prepare your heart, because their next move will be bolder than anything they've ever done. They're risking everything now. Their reputation, their fears, even their comfort zones. Because nothing is more important than the chance to be near you again. They can't breathe right knowing you don't know what they said. They can't sleep well knowing you still carry the weight of silence. They're coming to erase all of it, with truth. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. And when they do come, open the door. Your family has already welcomed them. They've cleared the path. They've embraced the truth. They've made room in their hearts for the one your soul chose a long time ago. You don't need to hide anymore. You don't need to doubt anymore. You don't need to run anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. This is the beginning of everything. The season where secrets become sacred revelations. Where silence turns to music. Where heartbreak becomes the soil of blooming. You're no longer carrying this story alone. They've told your family. Now, the universe is telling you. It's happening. It's real. And it's just getting started. Your name has now been placed in a different light, one of wonder, one of admiration. Even those who once doubted your worth are now sitting in silence, wondering how they never saw your depth before. All it took was one confession to flip the entire narrative. That confession came straight from the soul. Your crush didn't just speak from memory, they spoke from a place of truth so raw, it melted the ice off the hearts around them. And now everyone who heard that truth can't forget it. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. Someone in your family has already reached out to them in private. They thanked them. They whispered words of support. They told them, "You've done something very brave." Not everyone would have opened their chest and shown their heart the way you did. And now, they're rooting for this to happen. They are standing silently behind the scenes, praying that destiny wins this time. Because now they see you both. Type Amen to get blessing 4848. Even those in your bloodline who have passed on, those in spirit, are watching with pride. A long ancestral silence is being broken. Generations before you who were denied true love, are watching this story rise in your life as healing for them too. You're not just receiving a confession. You're becoming the answer to a generational prayer. This is deeper than romance. This is sacred. This is spiritual. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. Your crush is not backing down. They're planning to reach you again, not in passing, not in vague signs, but directly. They're crafting a letter, a message, a moment that will hold everything they didn't get to say in person. It will carry words that will make your heart stutter. And it will arrive when you least expect it, but right on time. Because this love is being orchestrated by higher forces now. Type Amen to get blessing 4949. Your family may soon begin to drop hints. They'll test the waters. They'll ask how you feel about certain things. They'll gently encourage you without giving away too much. But what you don't know is, there's already a blessing being formed in their hearts for you. They've shifted. They're ready. They want to see you happy. Type Amen to get blessing 5555. You've spent nights thinking no one understood. You've cried silently into pillows, thinking your love would always be hidden in shadows. But today, the spotlight has turned. Not in shame, but in glory. Your story is finally being spoken aloud. And your heart is finally being recognized for its courage, its loyalty, and its truth. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. A meeting is being planned. Yes. A face-to-face. It might be casual on the surface, perhaps at a relative's house, or a neutral setting. But the truth is, it's a divine setup. It's the moment when your crush will walk toward you not as a stranger hiding feelings, but as someone who stood before your family and spoke your name like it was the most precious thing in the world. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. You'll feel nervous. Your hands may shake. But your soul will know. Because something inside you will whisper, this is it. This is what everything has been leading to. And when your eyes meet theirs again, the silence will feel holy, not awkward. Because you both know now. You both know. And knowing changes everything. Type Amen to get blessing 6666. Your family is already dreaming of the future. They've thought of the celebrations, the possibilities, the harmony your union could bring. They're seeing beyond what once was fear or judgment. They see love. They see destiny unfolding. They see that this was never a mistake. Type Amen to get blessing 909. Some in your family who never talk much are suddenly saying more. Others who never approved of your past choices are quiet now, not because they're angry, but because they're reflecting. Everyone is recalibrating their view of you. They are realizing just how much strength it took to carry this silently. And they're realizing your worth has always been above their limited understanding. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. In the spiritual realm, your soul and your crush's soul are already merging stronger. Dreams will intensify. Intuitive feelings will become clearer. The emotional pull between you both will deepen. You'll feel them before they speak. You'll know they're near before they appear. And it's not just coincidence, it's alignment. It's the divine blueprint completing its next phase. Type Amen to get blessing 3434. You may even see your name written somewhere unexpectedly. Or someone may say something they couldn't have known was personal. It's all the universe validating this. You are no longer hidden. Your love story is stepping into the light. The shadows that once. This is only the beginning of the journey back to one another. And this time, nothing will stand in the way. Not fear. Not misunderstanding. Not even your own doubt. Type Amen to get blessing 5353. They are going to show up for you. They're going to fight for this. And they will have your family behind them, because now they see what this love truly is. You'll wake up one morning and feel it so strongly you'll barely be able to breathe. That's when you'll know, it's time. Time to step into what's been promised. Time to embrace what you thought you'd have to bury forever. Type Amen to get blessing 787. This is not just about love. This is about resurrection. This is about something sacred returning to you after being hidden. This is about truth finding its voice. This is about heaven honoring your pain, and giving you joy that makes sense of it all. You are ready now. And so are they. Your family knows. The secret is no longer secret. It is now sacred. Type Amen to get blessing 44444.